Hello. Okay, hold on. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another round of the Drivers Room Sunday League. I think Mr. Ivano pressed the wrong button, so we're not gonna focus on that right now. I'm just gonna turn my fan off. I don't need that. Yes, so round 4 of the Drivers Room Sunday League. I'll be honest, I haven't had too much motivation to do the Sundays because of the state of Gran Turismo at the moment. Unfortunately, Gran Turismo and Polyphony is down Schitt's Creek, and sorry for cursing. The state of GT7 is really not good at the moment. Hence why I am not racing just this race, because, well, this race is not more or less about the stability or anything of Gran Turismo, but the cars we're using. It's unfortunately a car we've used a lot over the years in Driver's Room, and yeah, sadly for me, I don't have much love for this car. But it is a BMW M3, and it does have a special place in a lot of the racers' hearts, and there's nothing wrong with that. People do love this car, and that is something they are allowed to be in love with this car. It is a good-looking car. I do love the look of this monster. It is one of the few good-looking BMWs in my eyes. I'm not a big BMW fan, but this is definitely high on my favorite BMW list. As we see Boss in a very different livery that he's usually in. Looks like Boss is in a little bit of a colored JPS livery today. A pink livery. Or purple. Yeah, pinkish purple livery, as the camera is going completely haywire on this one. And yeah, the JPS keeps looking good on Boss's cars, and that is no exception for this one. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a good race. The BMWs do make for great racing commentary, and yeah. It's going to be an interesting one. Boss has been highly overpowered so far this season. He has done good in DRSL, and he has done very good in DRFS. And just to give an explanation, Slingshot Cherbourg and myself haven't really had the motivation to do videos just yet, but we will try and get those done in the future. And try and get some commentary videos out for the season. But please have patience while the motivation is quite lacking at the moment. But we'll still get through with this. Mark GT has been strong, I believe I remember, for this season. He is a newcomer for the Sunday League, and I have personally raced this man in ADEC, and he is a good, strong, and fair racer, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Mr. Mark GT can do today. Urk is also a very good, clean, strong racer, and he has been a challenge, to say the least, to be racing with. Not because of any bad stuff, and as we see, the timer in the middle has completely gone haywire. Another sign that GT and Polyphony really needs to fix their game. Driven by Dharma has been riddled by a lot of bad luck lately, and let's just hope Dharma has a little bit better luck today. Ivano, also one of those guys that have been riddled with a lot of bad luck. Sorry, Ivano, no offense meant, but yeah, you really have not had your luck with you. Yeah, let's hope that changes for this race, Mr. Ivano. And a very cool asymmetric livery for Ivano here. More white on the left side of the car and more black on the right side of the car. That's very, very different. I like it. Might have to borrow that livery from my own car. Very good looking livery there, Mr. Ivano. We've talked about Boss, we talked about Mark, and we have Adrenaluke. The man that was very unlucky in the go-kart race where we last had the live com. Yeah, the go-kart race, that was a difficult one. A lot of people struggled. A lot of people end up in the gravel and all that stuff. And yeah, Adrenaluke was also a victim to that, but we've seen from a few races this season that Adrenaluke has a lot, and I mean a lot, of pace. So definitely no left turns only for this man. He can do right turns as well, and no offense to any Americans, but that is just something we Europeans like to tease you with a little bit, that you can only drive left. So this is just going to be live commentary of the DRSL race. As the DRFS race, I will be racing myself and will not do live stream for that. Live stream for that. And sadly, we're little short-staffed today. The continuous Gran Turismo problems, multiplayer problems, as we try to learn how to speak here, is still apparent. And yeah, the game is losing players by the dozens or thousands. Because Polyphony just needs to sort out their multiplayer lobby problems, and until they do, I think Gran Turismo sadly will bleed a lot of players, which is a shame because the game in general, the single player and all that, is quite good. Top scores, but yeah, still need a lot of work with the multiplayer. We're gonna go on board with Ivano for a little bit as I take a sip of drink. car doesn't look all that fast. Doesn't have all that much power. Still reaching 200 kilometers an hour though. And 1:45.294, that is the best lap time so far. I'm gonna go out and see if maybe it's changed? No, it's stuck actually. So polyphony, another bug. Doesn't count the lap time in the middle, as you can see. That is not good. As we see, Urk with 59 6-hour something. Let's see, there's a little bit of stutter today as well, which is not good. And Mark GT has slammed into the wall. Sports hard tires for this race. Let's see. So the BMW M Sport Evo 89 will have 500 and what is that? No, PP 551, BHP 298, and or HP 302, kilowatts 224, and weight 1100 kilos. So yeah. That is the statistics for this race. That middle timer thing is really bugging me. Yeah. I'm not gonna join the track because of obvious reasons. I will mess up the possibly the race start, and I don't want to do that. Urk in a classic BMW M3 or M livery. And one thing is to be said: the M liveries, they look good. Classic liveries that just makes the cars look very badass. And I do love the older style front lights of the BMWs, where they don't have a glass in front of the headlights, and you have two circular sausage lights, as I call them. Yeah, this generation of cars is the best looking of the BMWs in my eyes. We can't even see how long the session has been ongoing because the timer on the left bottom side is not running. So it seems like the latest update broke more things than it fixed, if it fixed anything at all. We got 3 new cars, and we saw Ivano slam into the rear of Adrina Luke. Adrina Luke got... Oh. Yeah, he got punted by Ivano and got a 10-second penalty. Wow. Ay. Very difficult to stay positive on this one. It's not going to be an overly positive stream because of, you know, Gran Turismo. But we'll try. We'll try. And what has Boss done to his headlights? Oh, he's sacrificed two headlights for something to put decals on. Is that actually an option? Oh, as we see Boss smashing into the wall there, or sliding into the wall, getting himself a 5-second penalty. The wall collision penalties and I think shortcut penalties are set to strong for DRSL. As you see Boss slowing down. Mr. Lucky Luke. Or Adrena Luke. Ivano into the pits, and because of the new update, it seems like the hard tires are wearing even faster even faster than the soft and medium tires, which seems strange. I've seen a couple of reports of hard tires in other races with racing hards that have actually gone down fully to the red, and there's no white left on the tire graph. So either it's a graphical bug, or it is an intended thing that Polyphony has done, which just confuses me even more because, yeah, how are you supposed to know that your tires are completely burned and stuff like that? But I think we should be coming up on race start any moment. Let's take a look. Yeah, can't check at the moment. So just 6 racers today. I think Jules was supposed to possibly show up, but I think the Burger Man did not make it. Would have been nice to see our good friend Jules back on track. And we don't even have Grim on track today. So a lot of drivers missing. Maybe they had something else to do today. That's just the way it is. Real life comes first, and a video game is just a video game, even though a sim racer like this, as we see Mark GT diving into the pits with Urk now in 2nd place and Ivano in 3rd for the qualifier. So let's hope we get a good clean race. It's gonna be a very lonely race, but yeah, not much we can do. Can't force people to race. "30 seconds to start. Let's hope everything starts correctly and normally. I must say I love the different color scheme that Boss has done for his JPS. Instead of pure black, it's purple. Race is about to start. Little Canadian joke there. Alright, here we go. And let's see if every camera angle works, which it does. And we're about ready to get the show started. Waiting for 5 red lights to go out. And we're off. And the camera's screwed up again. So yeah, that's great as always as we do that. And it looks like a good, strong, fast start from Mark. Erk right behind him in second. Boss up into third. We have Luke in fifth. And Dharma in sixth. Ivano in fourth. So a very good start from Boss. Erk and Mark GT. As we see, Mark already has 1.1 second lead already. Hey, Lol Power. And we have Erk in second with Boss in third. Wow, 1.5 up to Erk. Oh, you can't. Oh, okay. Can't live stream on that channel. Oh. Well, I have no answers to why that won't work. Yes, Low Power. I stream on my own channel. I want to stream on my channel and not the DR channel. As we see, Ivano has gotten in front of Boss as we lost our train of thought. Yeah, when I upload my videos too, I don't have an option to upload to the DR channel from PlayStation. I don't know why. Boss in fourth. Ivano has gotten in front of Boss. And Boss is being chased by Adrenaluke and Dharma. As we see, oh, is Ivano struggling a little bit? Maybe? Maybe Ivano is struggling a little bit. Boss is just trying to keep Adrenaluke and Dharma behind. Mark is still inching away. Not that much, to be honest with you. 1.7 seconds in front of Erk. Oh, only 6 drivers in both tiers? Wow, that is that is not a good showing for this race, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Erk in second still. Ivano has gotten himself away from Boss. 2 seconds now down to Boss. We have Adrenaluke coming up fast behind Boss as we go on board with Adrenaluke. And we have Dharma right behind. Dharma is trying to keep up with Adrenaluke, staying in his slipstream. Will he go for a move into turn 1? Oh, we have Dharma is taking a look and saying to Luke, hey Luke, I'm here. I am looking for a way through. Just watch out. Watch out, Luke. Coming up on your rear. As Boss is, for now, safe from Luke. Luke has to defend against Dharma. So it went from attack to defense, but maybe the pit stops will have an impact on how this race goes. It remains to be seen. Only 4 minutes driven so far. As we see a lot of small stutters from hey Blue, no, I think people are on PS5 and PS4 respectively. We're not using the that trick, or if you can call it the trick. As we see Luke going very defensive into the hairpin, trying to cover off Dharma. He is able to keep off the Skynet mobile for the moment. Mark GT. Yeah, lobby so far looks stable, but I think things could have been a lot better too. As we see, it's only 1.3 between Urk and Mark GT for the moment. As we see Dharma going for a move into turn 1, and he has taken over P5. Seems like Luke is struggling. Well, Dharma has been stuttering for a little while now, but not all that much. I'm doing good, Blue. How about you? And Boss still, he's running away from Dharma and Luke now. 3.5 seconds. As we see, it looks to me that Mr. Luke is struggling a little bit. And as we see on Luke's car and his spoiler, fix the lobbies. That should be that should be a hint enough for Polyphony to actually fix the lobbies properly. But with the two Americans, Adrena looks very, very stable at the moment. Dharma is the only one stuttering. So maybe there's been a few good background updates. Even Boss is looking quite stable and clean. And Ivano is closing in on Urk. And Mark GT has lost the gap up to Urk, and or down to Urk. Still 1.2, but Urk will have to watch out from Ivano. The Italian stallion is coming up real quick. He really has to watch out from Ivano. And Luke seems to be dropping off. Maybe not a good car track combo from Mr. Luke today. As we see, Urk has managed to get himself about a second ahead of Mr. Ivano. Oh, is the 190 rumored to arrive, Blue? That would be awesome if that car actually came into the game. One of my favorite Mercs. And as we see, the distance up to Mark is slowly decreasing. Urk is catching up slowly. Tires are still looking good though. Not a lot of tire wear present as of yet. But we do have the top three very close to each other. Just 1.8 seconds between them all, or total. As I lose my ability to speak again, 7 seconds down to Boss. Boss looks to be gaining and losing a little bit. Almost 3 seconds down to Dharma, and 3.5 seconds down to Luke. So Luke is really struggling on this one. Ah, ooh, the Cossi RS500. That would be good. As we see the distance up to Mark GT has increased to 1.9, now suddenly 1.5, 1.7, 1.8 again. And Ivano still under a second behind Urk. And yeah, Urk needs to watch out. Suddenly from attack to defense to defense to attack. And Ivano is closing in. Ivano is closing in. Could this be a move down the start-finish straight for Ivano? And I will say the lobbies do look a hell of a lot more stable today. Unless I jinxed us all right now. But Ivano's... Oh, I think he was too far after the hairpin. Not able to make a move on Urk. Or is he? Urk is... Ivano managed to go through on the inside. I completely missed that. The camera angles were so... Ivano is now up in P2. I totally missed that because of the camera angles, but Ivano is now up into P2, Urk down into P3, and Boss in P4, being caught up by Dharma. Dharma is closing in, the gap is suddenly increasing again. Looks like Boss might have an edge on the Twisty, and Luke, unfortunately, is just I'm losing my will to speak here. Is unfortunately losing the gap or distance up to Dharma. But Luke will try. He will be in this for the long run, I think. Maybe an optimistic no-stopper. Could that work? Could that be possible for today's race? Maybe Luke is on a heavy fuel save. Maybe that is Luke's plan for this little race, while everyone else burns their fuel and goes in. Boss now 7.8 seconds behind Urk. Urk has dropped all of 2 seconds behind Ivano, so Ivano is really on the move. But then again, Mark GT has gotten some clear room, and he has been able to attack all the way. Maybe the fighting between Urk and Ivano has given Mark enough room to breathe, to calm everything down and get a good, clean gap down to Ivano. But one small mistake from Mark, Ivano, Urk, Boss, whoever on track, and they're sure to lose their position. We're about halfway in this race. No one seems to be heading into the pits anytime soon. Tires are looking good, the fuel are looking good, and yeah, Boss has gone into fuel save mode. So I think perhaps our Canadian friend there is going for the elusive no-stopper. If you can pull that through, possibly it could be a podium for the Goose Lord. Dharma, as we said before, the tires are not looking bad. Not bad at all. As we see Mark just over 2 seconds or under 2 seconds, now suddenly over 2.1. So it looks to be some spots where Ivano is stronger and some spots where Mark GT is losing a lot of time. Just over 2 seconds ahead of Ivano at this point. It is a good flowing track, Deep Forest. I can't help by repeating myself again. The M livery from Ivano looks amazingly good. As we see, Erk 3.3 seconds behind Ivano at this point. 8.4 down to Boss. 6 seconds down to Dharma. And 2.4 down to Luke. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, there's no livery requirement for this one. But yeah. Cars look good. Wish we had a little bit, a few more people in the race though. That will be awesome. Mark GT now just over a second and a half in front of Ivano. Could we end up seeing a move? Oh, looked like Mark GT missed a little bit on the apex there. A lot, actually. 1.2 between Ivano and Mark. Ivano is really on the hunt today. 1.3. Ivano with the fastest lap of the race as well. 1:44.253. So Ivano's got some pace today, that's for sure. As we see, Adrena Luke is closing in on Dharma in the back, but he's not close enough just yet. So we're gonna stick with the fight for the lead. Just over a second now between Mark and Ivano. Now we're reaching the under 1 second mark. I still think Ivano is too far behind to take advantage of that slipstream as we go into turn 1. 1.2 seconds. So it looks like Mark is better through turn 1. But then again, Ivano is closing in yet again. That 1.2 lead did last maybe 1 second. And I think Mark, as we see a little loose rear end from Ivano there. And I think Mark is a little bit better, a little bit smoother through this section. Even though he had a few moments. The hard tires are starting to drop a little bit now. .5 between them. Ivano's trying to push in a hell of a lap, so let's just go in for a look on the other boys. Luke is closing in on Dharma, but still a little bit behind still. And Mark had a wonderful exit out of the hairpin. Managing to stay ahead 1.3 as we see Luke is closing in on Dharma. And I think Dharma might have had a better exit out of the hairpin. Almost 2 seconds. There we go, 2 seconds ahead of Luke at this point. 1.5 still separating Ivano and Mark, and a bigger gap down to Urk, Boss, and then Darman, Luke. As Luke has dropped off a little bit again. Seems like there's certain sections Luke is strong on and Dharma is strong on. But one small mistake anywhere big enough for the loss of 1 second will be enough for their opponent to catch up. As we see, Mark GT is slowly getting himself away from Ivano. The tires are still looking pretty much the same on both cars. .8 now, separating the top two. Looked like Ivano went for a more narrow line. I honestly don't think there's going to be a pit stop in this one. 9 minutes remaining. Ivano is pushing all that he has. He desperately wants that P1. But Mark hasn't done a lot of mistakes, and Mark is heading up with the best sector. Two seconds now separating them. This might be a lost battle. But as we know, the commentary curse can strike at any moment, whenever you least expect it. 2.1. Let's see with Luke and Dharma. It's under a second now. Looks like Luke is closing in. Will he go for a move in the uphill section? Less just half a second now between them. Dharma will have to go defensive into the hairpin. Same tire wear on both cars. As we see, no, Dharma did not have to defend, but we have Luke going for a move on the inside into the hairpin. I think Dharma might have the better speed out of it. Yep. Luke might have the edge on the start-finish straight. Maybe he's just too far behind. Maybe he can go for a dive into turn one. Luke goes for a dive. Will it be enough? Will he be able to slow the car down enough? And oh, it looks like Luke is able to hold it off. Luke back up into fifth. He can now try and drive as fast as he can and catch up to Boss, but it's still 9.5 seconds up to the Canadian Gooseman. And just a simple warning to everyone: touch Boss's goose and he sends the bear patrol out to get ya. If that wasn't enough, the geese will probably bite you. So just be careful. As we see, Mark is now 4.5 seconds in front of Ivano. So it looks like Ivano has used up all of the prime of his tires. And now just doing some damage control, trying to get the car home into second place, which will still be good, decent points for Ivano to bring home. Urk in third. As we see, thought I saw a car behind there, or maybe that was out of track. Yeah, it could be a civilian car that we saw at the end of the track. Maybe I'm being biased, but yeah, I do love Boss's JPS liveries. They fit any car that he puts that livery on. Our resident JPS guru. As we see Luke still in front of Dharma. He still hasn't been able to get away all that much from Dharma, as we see Luke with a little moment managing to still stay in front of Dharma, but too many of those, and he'll just give away that spot to Dharma again. A very good race between these two Americans, though. Oh, as we see the rear end is kicking out on Dharma. I think Dharma's tires might have been toast at this point, and 1.5 seconds between them. So yeah, I think Dharma's tires are toast at the moment. 7.8 between Mark and Ivano at this point. So I think unless something bad really happens to Mark, he is going to take the win on this one. Ivano in second. We have Urk still in third. Boss have done a good job in fourth, and Adrenaluke and Dharma has had some action along the way. And it seems like Luke is able to get himself a gap away from Dharma at the moment. Just look at how low to the ground the car is when he's hitting the brakes through this section. A little bit of stutter. Luke is closing in slowly on Boss, but I just don't think it would be enough for Luke. Just got a couple of minutes left of the race, and yeah, I don't think it'll be enough for Luke. Looks like Urk is catching up a little bit to Ivano. Ivano's tires might have had enough. 9 seconds, almost 10 seconds up to Mark. Ivano will still come out of this with the fastest lap of the race, I think. As we see, the fuel gauge has now started to flash for Ivano. Mark GT, not yet. It's not with Urk, and yeah, Boss can go flat out now. Adrenaluke should have enough fuel as well, and Dharma has saved a lot of fuel as well. Watch out, Luke, so Dharma doesn't send T800s to shoot off their face. with a big freaking shotgun. Skynet is watching. Now we have flashing lights on Mark's fuel gauge. Will it be another lap for Mark? Yeah, it probably will. Mark has to do one more lap, and we will have Ivano to be the first to finish. A very good, strong race from Ivano. Sadly, just used up too much of his tires. Erk in third. Boss will come home in fourth. Very good drive from Boss. Kept it clean. Adrenaluke managed fifth, and Dharma sixth. So that is round 4, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna keep the stream going until the race is done, and the stream will shut down. So yeah, good race today, despite it being a very low populated lobby, but still very good. Very good indeed. Thank you, Arden. Yeah, it's been a good while, Arden Blue. I miss racing against you. I remember our races back in the day. Congratulations to Mark. All right, that was DRSL. So thank you all for watching. I've been your host and your live commentator, Mr. Kimaru, and we will catch each other next time. So have a nice Sunday evening, and goodbye. Yeah, I will try LOL. So I will try. Catch you all next time.